Hey everyone. All right. So, yeah, I know it's been what about 10 days or so since I've done a video, so I apologize for that. Life has gotten in the way, but that's okay. So today for me is 218 days, so just a little over the 7 month mark for me being on carnivore. And I got to tell you, I love it. I really do. Um, I mean, for the most part, it is probably the easiest diet. I hate using that word, but that I've ever done. It is very sustainable, especially for myself. But I got to say, it does come with challenges, and I'm going to get into those in just a minute. But I just wanted to let you know. So I weighed myself this morning, and I was at 380. So that's 172.36 kilograms. Um, yeah, the weight has gone up a little bit, not necessarily because of eating. For those of you that do follow me, a little more on the channel here, once in a while I'll go and post something in the comment section or in the community section, and so I've said that I've been kind of stressed out, and I put out a video. I think it was about 10 days ago or so, talking about stress eating and what do you do when you get stressed? Do you have an out? Do you have a way of getting past stress? I mean, I know there are some people who could probably go out and do some sort of an exercise, or maybe they have a hobby. Me, just the way I've been over the years, I tend to eat. But the thing is for the most part, I've been staying eating carnivore food. So I'll go and eat a little more meat. I'll go and drink a little more water or something like that. Sometimes I drink a bunch of water just so my stomach is full, and then I look at food and it's like, oh my gosh, what am I getting? Um, so so that happens every once in a while. And I told you all from the beginning that I will be honest. I still have my addiction with sugar. So once in a while I'll have a candy bar or a cherry coke, and so it is still there. It is still prevalent in my life. I am battling through it. But one thing that a lot of videos have said, and it's really sticking with me, is it's taken me years to get as big as I am, and with all the hangups and with all the addictions and all the different things that I have in my life, um, it's going to take a while to go away. Am I using that as an excuse? Not at all. I'm just letting you know that I am human. We are all human, and when things go good, when things are going well, things are great. And if something comes up that that triggers you off, or just gets you to a point where just things are not going well, um, you know, for me, I eat. Some people, they may go and do other things, um, and that's just what happens. But like I said from the beginning, I wanted to make sure that I tell everybody, everything that's happening, everything that's going on, whether it's good or bad. Um, so what I wanted to say to anybody that's thinking about carnivore or wants to lose weight, and you're concerned about what do I do, if I mess up. Um, I'm going to say this, and I don't mean to be flippant, but so what? It's going to happen. It will. I have a feeling that all the videos that are out there, people who talk about they're doing really good on carnivore, and maybe who will tell you, what you see a video where they've gone and done, um, a couple of videos where they talk about their past and stuff like that. They will talk about the downs and the times that they stumble. It's happened to all of them, and who knows, it may still. They probably been doing it long enough to where they have a way of being able to get past, um, when things are down, when things are not good. But don't worry about it. Like I'm always talking about, if you fall off the wagon, just turn around. The wagon's still sitting right there. It hasn't moved. You're the one that moves. So don't freak out about it. Just get right back on and just keep going, because it's just one meal. It's one thing. And if it happens again, okay, it's one time. But if it keeps happening, then you probably want to look into why. What is it that's causing that stumble? For me, lately it's been stress. There's a lot of things that are going on, with work and with some other things in my life that is causing huge amounts of stress for me. And unfortunately, I don't really have a way to release that stress. I'm trying to get out to walk, but unfortunately, in the mornings it's 30 or below, and it's kind of hard to get out there. I'll be honest. There are some days that I have gone out and done it, but then it's like I feel like a popsicle when I get back. Um, I'm not trying to make excuses. That is just the things that are going on, um, and so I'm working on trying to better myself. I'm working to just continue to be upbeat as much as I can. And when things tend to dip, when things don't go as well, then I'm just going to find find out what it is. And the thing is, I've been really good lately at least, if nothing else, figuring out when things are about to go in my life. And I'm working on trying to avoid that, trying to step around it. And so you know it is what it is. But that's the thing, is you need to figure out what it is in you that could set you off to a point where you might want to go back and eat some of the things that you did before. Go back to the standard American diet and want to continue to eat that. um, Things I've talked about. The big thing is, if you're going to start it, figure out why you want to do it. What is your why? You know, you got to make sure that you are part of that why. Because if you can't take care of you, you know, it's only going to go so far. You have to get to a point where you have to be able to forgive yourself, love yourself, accept yourself. And if you know that you want to get better, if you're like me and you're big and you want to lose the weight and you want to feel better about yourself, then you got to focus on you. Now, if you're doing, carnivore and you're not overweight, but there are a lot of ailments and issues that are in your life, and you've heard that carnivore can help you, then you've got to be ready to look at all those ailments, be able to track them, be able to follow them. Go get numbers from a doctor if you need to from the beginning to start, and then see how you go after 30, 60, 90 days. So you know it's going to help you, but I really would suggest that you just prepare to write this stuff down, track it, and then come and tell somebody like me. So that's the next part. That's going to lead me into the next part. Look, um, I've done a couple of interviews, with other people that are are also carnivore, um, and I would love to continue to do that. So if you are interested and you want to, take some time and get on your camera, or you know what, you don't even have to have a camera. If you at least have a headset where you can talk into a phone, or into a microphone or something like that, feel free to reach out to me. And I'm actually just going to give you my regular email address. It's jeremy.anderson2005 at gmail, and I'll have it up on the screen as well. Feel free to reach out. I would love to continue doing interviews because it's not just, hey, I want to interview you. Let's go. No, it's about you getting your story out. You know, that's the thing. That's what's important. We want to get people's story out. And that's why I try to respond to everybody's comment, and I try to get things going in the comments. I also have a Discord server, and I'll put the information in the description. So if you feel like joining, I try to get in there sometimes. Sometimes I'm kind of busy, but you know, again, if you want to go in there and tell your story, please feel free to. Because I know sometimes people are able to put comments. But the thing is if you go and find a video and it's maybe video number 21 or something like that, that's 3-4 weeks back. And so sometimes those comments kind of get lost. So if you find one like on this video, or a newer one, you go and put something in, I'm going to urge you to at least keep responding, or at least maybe try to go put a comment into another video later on. But yeah, I hope that I have responded to everybody's comment. Like I said, I try to, and I enjoy it. It's fun. um Geez, especially when I get one at like 2 in the morning, I open up an eye like, who's contacting me too? So I tell you folks, it's fun. I love interacting with all of you. And um yeah, I would love to be able to talk to you. And so this leads me to my very last point. Go figure. um if you live in or near Charlotte, North Carolina, um folks, let's get together. Let's go and do lunch somewhere. Let's go and you know let's just go and break bread together and talk and tell our stories. And I would love to be able to meet some of you. So if you are interested, again, jeremy.anderson2005 at gmail. um, Reach out to me and let me know. Let's see if maybe we can get a few people together and we can go meet somewhere in Charlotte. And yeah, let's hang out and actually maybe be able to put faces to names. So I think that'd be really fun. So let's see. It is the 15th of December, so Christmas is coming up here pretty soon. More than likely, I will probably have at least another video between now and Christmas. But if for some reason I don't, I just want to say to all of you, please have a Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. And again, if you go to out with family, or you go out somewhere and you have a meal and you eat something you're not supposed to, so what? Life goes on. It is not going to break everything. The only reason why you're going to feel guilty is probably because you just feel guilty, and that's it. There's nothing else. Again, just get right back on that wagon because it's sitting right there, and keep moving on. Anyway, take care, folks. Like I said, have a great holiday season, and I will see you all in the next video.